Yes, Sora, rest until we need you, because God knows we will at some point. I feel rather mixed today, because, quite honestly, I woke up this morning, checked the internet, and saw the news that Kingdom Hearts 3 had been delayed until next year, but they're giving us a well, I say a definitive date. We have a date, which is good. And I went out and did a performance, which is the first thing, well, one of the first things I ever did. The first time I've performed. God, I'm good with words today. Maybe it's the fact that it's like 11 o'clock and I probably should get to sleep, but I need to record this anyway. All this aside, I will talk about my day slightly later on once we've got into the plot, but fuck it. Hey there guys, my name is Nix and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Last time, I actually managed to complete Prankster's Paradise with Sora in one go. Probably won't do that today because, as I've said, I feel somewhat tired after everything that happened today. Yeah, who gives a fuck? Riku needs to do his skydiving section. I also need to change Riku's Keyblade. Just from looking at it there. Rack up 700 prize points. Okay, well this is a thing, which was not what I was expecting. Ow. It's surprisingly difficult to get through these things. Thread the needle! That was brilliant. Oh, hello. Things. Mega Flare! How did I get next to none of those? God damn it. I remember I have like an aerial break, but part of me like never wants to do it because of like, I don't know, the kind of urgency that I feel like I should be going through these stages for. Or it's like you kind of should be like rushing to get to the end. Because I feel like there's a time bonus thing for you to do, but yeah, I feel like if I didn't hit 3 of those. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. I'm good enough. Good enough to get that Keyblade anyway. Do I have to do this again? There are too many creepy clowns. Let me remember that statement. There are too many clowns. Oh no, I'm just inside the whale.
Pinnochio! Son! Where have you run off to?
Isn't that Geppetto? Then this must be...
Didn't I steal his kid? I feel like that's what happened in Kingdom Hearts the first. So there was a box up here, don't lie to me. Also, getting around in here, way easier than it was in Kingdom Hearts 1. I feel like there's an ability I need to equip to him, but let me just grab everything first. Well, I feel like Riku would do well with Aerial Slam. He definitely wants Balloon Raw. Everything else, I feel like I'm alright with that. Let me just check in with my spirits. Hey, how's everyone doing? How you doing, Pricklemane? Okay, well, it appears you're good. Hey, Comrie Bat, thank you. I'd almost forgotten its name, because I only use it with Riku. Pet it, pet it, pet it so bad. Kind of wish your animations didn't last fucking 3 years, but you know what? We're here now. How are you doing, Yogg? It's weird. Sometimes they don't want to be pets, sometimes they do. Who knows what's going through their minds? Can I? Get anything? Well, I think don't I already have poison block? Well, what's the end one? Circle raid. Kind of want to see what that does. But at the same time, yes, I'll take the HP up. Komori Bat has a lot of things. I can open this now, I think. No, I need to link with it. Never mind. So there's a flat out magic up. Alternatively, I can get Drain Dive and Magic Haste. And that's 80. And then I can also get this as well. Dark Screen. And then Confusing Strike. But Confusion Block also sounds really helpful. Man, I hate making decisions. I'll take Drain Dive. I'll take Magic Haste. There's Dark Screen there, or there's Confusion Block. I think for the timing, I'll take a Confusion Block. I didn't check Yogram. 141. Well, I can... Oh, I can't open that. Never mind. So, treasure magnets behind there. I've got all of these. Take a second fire, I guess. Alternatively, another level of fire screen. I'll take a fire. Well, I put Drain Dive in, so let's see how we're doing. Also, yeah, I got, when I put my perks in for switching, I decided to make Riku's drop gauge level 2 as opposed to level 3, so in theory, can go for longer without needing to drop. At least I think that's what that means. Got a balloon! I'm just going around like that. Yeah, I remember where all these boxes were, roughly. Geppetto! How's they doing, man? Not well, probably.
What's the matter?
Huh? Goodness, who are you?
Riku.
Oh, Riku, you poor lad. Seems you was swallowed up by Monstro just like the rest of us. My name is Geppetto, and I'm looking for my son Pinocchio.
Pinocchio's gone missing?
I'm afraid so. After all my searching, I found him here in the whale. But then he ran off again to who knows where.
Yeah, it might have been my bad.
That sounds kind of familiar. Mr. Geppetto, let me go look for your son.
You would do that? Thank you. Are you sure?
Yeah, it might be my fault he
Leave it
ran
to
off
me.
anyway.
Did you say you were really going to help us find Pinocchio?
Jiminy?
Huh? That's right. Name's Jiminy. Jiminy Cricket. But, shucks, have we met?
No. You know, never mind.
If you say so. Anyway, Pinocchio comes first.
Right. Any idea where he went?
Well, I'm almost certain he wandered off with a stranger.
Can you describe him?
I remember he was dressed in a black coat.
God damn it, Xehanort.
A black coat? He's back again. Thanks. Huh?
Well, I'm going with you. Pinocchio's gonna need his conscience, and that's where I come in.
If you say so. And with that, the two of them ran off to look for Pinocchio. As I launch pandas at other pandas. Well, it's not massively helpful, but you know what? It's better than nothing. I like how I tried to actually like shield that one, and it didn't actually do anything for me really. I feel like that doesn't really heal me for an awful lot, but you know what? Every little helps. Oh, Monstro, your inner's got quite large. Never a sentence I thought I'd say to an individual, even if it is a whale. Screw you. Screw you, I have balloons. Why can these creatures go through the floor? I find it somewhat concerning. Excuse me? Who's firing ice crystals at me? And could they not? It's a really weird thing with those ones that actually go through the floor. I feel like they're not meant to. Maybe because, like, if they go under the floor, I can still hit them. Oh. For some reason, I'm like, wait, where's my item prompt thing? It was because it wasn't actually an item. Speaking of items, though. Gimme. A charming fantasy. That one actually is fancy, not a fancy. Things? Things. So if I hit like multiple things as I slam that into the... Hello. What the tits is this? Can you not with your fucking Zubat powers? Has the game told me that if I hold L2, I can just bring up the menu with, for like, link commands? I feel like if it has, I've like never took notice of it. That would be something that's like really good to have known. Whoa, camera. Could you not? Goddamn penguin! Ow. Well, I need to come down here anyway. If only for a pair of candy goggles. Hey, look, a big chest. I can't believe I nearly missed this. Sir Kiru? Sir Kiru? Sir Kiru. I'm gonna go with Kiru. I expected gravity to take over there, but it didn't until the very end.
Yeah.
I know this might be like wishful thinking, but... Oh, Mini. That's actually a really good... Well, it was a really good spell in Birth by Sleep, so... Well, just assume it was good here. But yeah, part of me, like... I know it's all fancy and we can easily run up these walls. No, well, we can't run up those walls. We can jump up them, but... That was the point I wanted to make. Part of me wishes it was like there was an easy way to just run up a flat wall.
Pinocchio!
Jiminy!
Let him go now.
Oh.
Fine.
Thank goodness. Are you all right? Riku and I looked for you everywhere.
Uh-huh. I'm just fine. Sorry, Jiminy. I messed up real bad. You and Father must have been so worried about me.
Why, Pinocchio? I think you just might be finally starting to learn.
Who are you? Me?
Do you not remember your angsty organization 13 days?
As I
Except you weren't there.
That was my dark side. I gave in to the darkness once, and ever since, it's chased me around in one form or another.
But mostly as
The
me.
seeker of darkness who stole my body. A puppet replica of the shadows in my heart. And now, I'm facing me.
Your dark side?
Gee, Riku, don't you have a Jiminy like I do? He's my conscience. He's taught me all kinds of important stuff. Maybe you just need somebody to show you what's right and wrong.
Sure. You can't shoulder all your problems alone, you know. You must have somebody. A friend you can talk to?
Yeah. Actually, I do. That stupid grin he's always wearing. He's the best teacher I could ever have.
Gee whiz, I wish I had lots of good friends.
You will, Pinocchio. More than you can count.
What now? Is something in there? Pinocchio, Jiminy, you should head back.
I'm gonna go murder
I'll see what's
this.
shaking things up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go murder whatever's in here. Gee there, Riku, I don't really think you tampered that darkness anymore. Not tampered. Suppressed. Why did I get tampered and suppressed wrong? What the actual shit? Chain of memories. For the Segway, we'll call it. The Segway game. Sora, Donald, and Goofy had been searching for Riku and King Mickey for some time before Sora came face to face with a man in a black coat who guided them to a place called Castle Oblivion. There, the man gave them a card, which he said was constructed from Sora's memories. Sora and friends began exploring the worlds within this and other cards like it. That made slight sense, but yeah, we'll go with it. Marluxia, the man in the black coat and a member of the organization, was using the powers of a girl named Naminé to manipulate Sora's memory and take control of Sora's Keyblade. I feel like it would have made more sense to have had this bit before Kingdom Hearts 2, considering, you know, it's when it takes place, but we'll go with it. Serving the organization were nobodies, a special type of being created when a person's heart was stolen and only their body and spirit remains. As Sora made his way through the castle, his memories of Kairi were replaced with those of Naminé. He had to fight Riku, who appeared in his dark form and claimed Naminé was his to protect. Sora won out and Riku vanished. One by one, Sora defeated the organization members who stood in his path. One of them, Axel, proved more slippery than the others, and seemed to be neither friend nor foe. Sora has learned that the Riku he had fought was just a replica manufactured by the organization. 'Cause damn you, Vexen, and your creepy-ass grin! Like, seriously, 90% of pictures Vexen is shown in. With the Riku replica's help, I for some reason read that and thought, that's not right. No, it was. With the Riku replica's help, Sora was able to strike Marluxia down. Naminé confessed to Sora what she had done, but he did not hold it against her. Hold. It's late at night and I need a drink. She offered him a choice. He could either put his scattered memories back the way they were and lose old memories at the castle, or keep his memories the way they were now. Okay, for some reason I thought I pressed sideways and it had skipped down a bit. Sora chose to get his old memories back by going into a deep sleep until they could have been repaired. But first he promised Naminé she would not be forgotten and that they would meet again. It's worked out real well so far. Meanwhile, Riku had found his way to the realm between light and darkness. Led by a mysterious voice, he made his way to Castle Oblivion, but the voice turned out to be Ansem's. Riku made his way through the castle, battling Ansem and the darkness within him at every step. This is why we're doing this bit now, because Riku's story is arguably more important and more interesting than Sora's at this point. The organization had also noticed that the darkness in Riku's heart and sought... Yeah, let me try that again. The organization had also noticed the darkness in Riku's heart and sought to use it for their own ends. While facing Lexius... I'm never sure whether I pronounced that name right, because there's like, I don't know, 5 times it's said in the whole franchise. While facing Lexius, one of the organization's members, Riku was forced to summon the darkness within him and succumb to it. But somewhere far away, he heard King Mickey call out to him. Knowing King Mickey was watching over him gave Riku the strength to press on through the castle. Can we not just call him Mickey at this point? Like, Mickey told us to call him just Mickey, I'm pretty sure. Or did he tell that to, Ven? God, names are getting confusing in this franchise. With the power of darkness proving too great a temptation, Riku again seemed ready to be overtaken by Ansem. But this time, King Mickey came to his rescue in person. The king gave him a special card. Inside the card world, he discovered that the Ansem he had been fighting was actually a man named Diz. The man told Riku to find Naminé and disappeared. Before Riku could reach Naminé, he was confronted by the Riku replica. The real Riku won out, and the replica seemingly vanished. Naminé offered to lock away Riku's memory of Ansem, but Riku, who knew he had to face the darkness in his heart himself. That was sort of a sentence. He prevailed over Ansem and departed Castle Oblivion with Mickey by his side. From then on, he resolved to shoulder both light and darkness, and walk the road to dawn. Isn't that kind of what Terranaut wanted? To wield light and dark in equal parts? Riku, are you gonna start a Keyblade war? Ew, that's not a pleasant thought. It's not a pleasant form either. Fuck you. Okay. Gotta turn this case around. Gotta turn everything around. Turn your thinking on its head. I don't know. That's what I've been watching a lot of recently. / playing. / watching someone play. I had a point that I wanted to bring up well, I sort of brought it up in my intro. So, I don't normally talk about me because I'd like to focus more on the gameplay and whatever I'm playing because, I don't know, seems far more interesting to me than whatever I have to say. But then again, you are also kind of here for the man behind the microphone. Quite why, I still haven't worked out. But I sit here and I try my best. But, well, I wanted to bring up something that I mentioned, which was, today being the Sunday, and it's also kind of why my thoughts are somewhat disjointed, is this is new and terrifying. Please help. Okay, that was weird and awkward. But yeah, while I was today I said I had performed for my very first ever drum show, which was an experience, I'll say the least. It wasn't like a full set list, because I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Although from the praise I got, not to sound like a stuck-up asshole, but a lot of people liked the performance I put on for the one song I played. But like, if anyone performs in any capacity, I kind of hope you understand what I mean when I say it's one of the most goddamn nerve-wracking things I do. And I sit here and put a Donald Duck voice on for the fucking internet. That's like pretty fucking, I don't know. I guess the disconnect between me sitting here with the microphone and because it's like, yeah, I do these dumb voices and shit sometimes, and it's like, I could have done my press 2 buttons at the same time thing, but I didn't. At least I feel like I could have with that. But as I was saying, like, the disconnect between just sat recording this and like playing the game, which, I mean, yeah, I'll get judged for because I feel like I'm not very good at games, but I feel like I'm not very good at a lot of things. But the nerves of like getting up and performing, it's just, I want to say it's really hard to put into words, honestly, because the first 20 seconds it's like, what the fuck am I doing? I feel so out of my element. Also, I don't know what a collision magnet is, but it sounds like something I should check out. But yeah, there's definitely the moment where it's like, I feel way out of my league being up here. And then about 20 minutes in, and I'm just, take Aerial Slam off. After that said first 20 seconds, and you're just playing a song which you've rehearsed over and over and over again, and it's just like, yeah, it's, I can do this. Also, I played with a band I'd never played with before, which was quite a thing. I probably should explain like how. I should explain how this show functions now. I can get away with playing one song, I guess. So, I hate to use the word drum school because my teacher hates to use the word drum school. It's not really a drum school. He's just a guy that's played for a long time and he teaches us to play, but we don't. If anyone's ever tried to learn music, you'll know that you'll get grades and shit. Yeah, we don't do that because he's said to us many a time, if you ever try and join a band, no band will ask you for, like, what music grades or whatever you got. They just want to hear you playing if you're any good and if you're not a dickhead. Which, you know. Excuse me, what the fuck was that? But, yeah, the point I'm trying to make. He doesn't do, instead, like, kind of like, no. I'd say, I hate to use the word exam as well, but I can't help but feel like that's the only thing I can really compare it to. But it's like, the moment of truth, really, is he lets us play the drums alongside one of the bands he's in. And we just play, like, one song each, and we all... I don't know. It's kind of a surreal thing, honestly, but... My God. It's good. It was a good time. But I feel like I somewhat explained that well. Yeah, so he gives us all a song, and it's like, we practice it with him, and we don't actually practice with the band, which is like the really nerve-wracking thing for me. It's like, I'm just expected to go up there and play the song alongside a band that I've never actually practiced with. Yeah, it seems reasonable, but it went fine. Despite all the nerves, it went absolutely fine. I could not have, well, I could have. Then again, that's just like a me thing. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but there's a good moment where you sit and it's like, or you'll do something and it's like, I could have done better. I could have done better. Even if you tried your absolute goddamn best and you know you tried your best, it's like, I could have done better. There's always that weird, almost like, I don't know how to describe it. Well, I do know. It's like a severe case of self-doubt. I think the game's expecting me to keep track of too many things. I just, a side note, but yeah, the point I'm trying to make is, I don't know, follow your dreams, I guess, in a very roundabout way. Like, even if doing something absolutely terrifies you, and the thought of doing it will terrify you, but if it's, I don't know, provided it's not illegal, I guess that's the big also don't do it marker. But yeah, provided it's like a normal thing and something you've been kind of on the fence about, just fucking do it. Because because while practicing, it's like, yeah, this is all well and good, and then you come to the show day and it's like, oh, I suddenly feel not as good. But yeah, I guess that's the overall point I'm trying to make. Don't let nerves dictate things. Because if we worried about everything, it's just like, whatever. Most of the time, I'm a very whatever kind of person where I don't let things get to me, but I don't know. Kind of just, it's the fact that, considering what he says to us as well, it's like, everyone else knows the band's good. Like, it's one of those forgotten things. We've all seen him and his band play before, and it's like, they're all really good, and what the fuck am I going? Both with this point and in this goddamn level. But yeah, like, the band's really good, and it's like, everyone is kind of watching you to see how well you perform. Ooh, that's not what I expected to happen. I always just thought these things just flipped everything, not raised the goddamn floor. As I gain a level and these things stop finally goddamn spawning for 5 seconds. Yeah, I can't ever feel like they're just piling enemies on and in an attempt, like a almost vague attempt to make it difficult. arguably one of my favorite ways to scale a wall. Am I going this way? I feel like I haven't come this way, so... If there was if anyone managed to, like, glean a point out of anything I said over the past, like... How long have I been talking about that topic? I don't even know. But yeah, if anyone managed to glean a point, thank you. I was just talking about, like, what I was thinking and feeling, and, you know, if, as I say, I don't feel like there was a point. I just wanted to kind of share that. It's really weird. It's one of those things where I kind of feel weird talking about myself, which is why I'm gonna let this cutscene do a thing. Nice slide, Riku. Oh yeah, I still haven't changed my Keyblade. Probably should do that. Defeat Shark Lobster. Is he charred because Sora burned him? Is that joke not funny? The answer is yes. Okay, yeah, don't do that. Do you goddamn fucking mind, you piece of shit? This might actually be the first time I die in this game. Back off, back off, back off. I need my cures. Whoa. Okay, well, he's clearly hanging on the roof, so I need to get over there and flip this whale. If that's a saying. I guess? Oh, hello. I guess there was one, as I say, while I was on the topic of talking about me doing the drumming as well. So as I say, getting on with nerves is one thing I don't do very well. The other thing I really don't do very well came at the end of the gig, where everyone came up to me and was like, "You played that really well, dude, like really well done," and I'm like, I am not used to this level of praise. Because, I hate to say this, but like, I'm kind of just used to being, I hate to use the word ignored, but from what I remember of, like, I guess school's the main problem of this, but yeah, I'm gonna blame school, and mainly because I feel like I went to a very shit school, but at least very shit secondary school. Like, it might be my imagination, or maybe I'm just remembering of having very, like, not fond memories of school. But, like, is it my imagination, or does, like, if you do well at school, no one seems to give a shit? It's just if you do badly, you get scolded, and no one seems to give a shit if you do well. That's roughly what I remember from school. Because, like, if I did anything, like, exceptional or whatever, like, no one seemed to really care. So, or like, I was never really praised per se. I feel like, I hate to use this, but there was a good time in my life where I was considered a gifted child. Now I'm making internet videos, so yeah, I've come a long way. Also, fuck everyone for having expectations of me. That's kind of more what it is. But yeah, I was I hate to say this, but I don't know why. Fuck you and your laser beams. That's not what I hate to say. But also, do fuck you and your laser beams. I've only just now had to let that... If a spirit runs out of HP, I can't know again. Once it hits 0, it will turn back into Dream Piece. Oh, yeah. You don't say don't let this happen. Where's Komari back? Do I mash this? I mash this. It probably told me in the thing, but... No, Rising Wing. It broke the last boss fight I was part of, so... But yeah, as I was trying to make a point, like... It's like the praise thing I was getting at. Also, this makes me just feel like I'm playing Sin and Punishment, even though I've never actually played that game. But, yeah, when people come up and, like, praise you and say you've done a good job, and obviously, like, all the drummers got this because some of us have played before, obviously, but some of us, it was me putting my hand up. It was my first time playing a show. That was weird. It was like I trapped in a bubble. Now what do I do with it? Just break it, I guess. But yeah, I was trying to say, it's like I don't do well with, even if I do get like, I'll do this after cutscenes.
I thought I was only sent into the past, on the Destiny Islands. So why does it seem like time was rewound in this world too? Maybe it's like Master Yen Sid said. The world was freed from darkness, but is yet to wake from it. It's trapped in a never-ending dream.
Unlock the whale, Riku! Unlock the whale! I still never changed my keyblade, did I? Ocean's Rage! This one's actually different from Sora's. At least design-wise. Oh, I've just realized that the bit where you hold it is Monstro's face. That's brilliant. That's an amazing keyblade.
Where are they? I've turned this castle upside down.
The shit happened here.
Are the other two still out cold?
Dylan and Evan are conscious again, but still unstable. They're resting inside.
Gotcha. Well, I guess I'll give the castle grounds a sweep.
Don't. If they were back, we would have found them by now.
So do you think they were blasted off to some other world or what?
I highly doubt it. When someone who's lost their heart is recompleted, they should return to the place where it happened. And if that world is unavailable for whatever reason, a refuge is made for them in the realm between, a world called Traverse Town. They would be sent there. Or perhaps...
No, look. Okay. The fact is, we're here. We've been recompleted, right? So they should be here too. Plain and simple.
I agree, it is strange.
What a drag. Could they not have been recompleted at all?
Well, you see...
Forget it. You know what? I'll bring them back myself.
Huh? How, exactly?
Why do I always get stuck with the icky jobs?
The door to darkness. D to D. Oh! Are we actually going to encounter him in the grid? Is that why you told me to do Prankster's Paradise first? That would actually make sense if we encounter Axel here. That's really cool. I'd like that. But goddamn you, Square Enix, for fucking your game up and... You did this in both versions! How? Why? Can you not do anything right? Can we not get Kingdom Hearts 3 this year? God damn it, guys. Well, the one thing I know is after I finish this game, there's a big hole in my schedule that needs filling until then. So if you got anything you want me to play, I will be asking for suggestions at some point. To go alongside VLR, obviously. But I was trying to make a point about, oh yeah, praise. It's weird. I don't do well with praise. And I kid you not, I played one song in the finale where all the drummers played together and we played Technique on a snare, which if you're not a drummer, this means absolutely nothing to you. But there was honestly like a moment where we were out with some friends that we know from my parents' work who came to watch because one of them's also a drummer, and they just want to come down and support all the shows and stuff. But one of her, like, one of the other students that had also come along, and I kid you not, this kid was about 8 years old at most. And she says, while I was playing, like, this kid was, like, mesmerized watching me, and she says to him, after you're done, can you just give him your sticks as, like, a support thing? And I'm like, I can support that kid all he wants. I will give him whatever it is to make his day, or... It's just, like, the feeling of making like, knowing you've made someone's day. It's just... I used to joke with my friends that I didn't have a heart, but maybe I do. Maybe there is something still in this rib cage. Maybe it's not just for show. Just disclaimer, my rib cage is not on show. I do have flesh and lungs and heart, probably. Maybe not a heart as in like a Kingdom heart, but it beats and it pumps blood around my veins. Whether I feel or not's a different story. Ah, who am I kidding? Of course I fucking feel. You can tell I've been drinking today, but actually, upon reflection, that was like 6 hours ago. I should be fine by now. All of this is by the by. You've just been listening to me rant for like... Oh no. This is 50 minutes, really? I know Riku's version of Prankster's Paradise was a lot shorter, and it was inside Monstro, and it was a bit weird to navigate anyway, but... Yeah, I feel like I just kind of went off on one and didn't really make sense in any of my rantings, but so... If you actually listened to me and by some miracle understood me, thank you. I genuinely mean that. I say every time I thank you all for watching this, I genuinely mean it. It's just... it amazes me why anyone watches these. Because I start with a thing and I can't do words very well, and I just kind of just like, yeah. And words fall out of my mouth, and sometimes they form sentences, sometimes I'm just flat out talking out my arse and just can't make a good point. But sentimentality? It's not the right word. I'm gonna use it anyway. Sentiment. Fucking hell. Dude. Go to bed, Tom. Go to bed. Sentimentality aside, thank you guys for watching this part of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. I know this was very long-winded and somewhat heartfelt. I put my heart into it. Not implying I don't put my heart into everything. It's just I feel like I took somewhat a back step from the game to talk about me. I don't know. Kind of try and open up a bit more instead of just being an idiot on the other end of a microphone that makes snide comments at video games. It's what I'm good at. It's what I've done for most of my life. Wow, that's a sad thought. End the video. You're doing like you used to do back in the first Kingdom Hearts game, where you can't end videos for shit. So not a lot's changed. Speaking of, it's nearly a year anniversary since I started actually playing through the Kingdom Hearts games, of which I'll probably make a vlog about it or something and talk about what I plan to do once we're past the Kingdom Hearts phase. The Kingdom Hearts arc of this channel. That's what we'll call it. Again, I need to do that thing where I need to end the video. Oh boy, we don't have all goddamn day. Thank you guys for watching this part of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. God damn it, I was doing well. If you like this part in any capacity, which... Thank you, again. You're strange, but thank you. If you like this video in any capacity, give the video a like down below. Leave a comment on... Honestly, I'm not sure what there is to comment on. I've done a fair amount of ranting and tried to put points across, and I'm going to watch this back in editing tomorrow and be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And me in post will probably agree with me now on the screen, because I know who you are and I know how you work. Post me and recording me are two different beings, apparently. But other than that, if you want to keep up to date with this series or Virtue's Last Reward, which is also running alongside this, consider subscribing to the channel. Lets me know that you that you actually like this stuff I put out. Maybe not like videos like this. Normally I'm a lot less talkative, which I don't know whether it's good or bad. I guess when this video goes up, we'll see, won't we? We'll see if people like it or not. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I've been Nix, and I will see you guys next time. Laters!